Okay, you want to see the meat of the solar system?
Oh yeah.
So watch. So basically the power comes in, the DC comes in from the panels to this box, which controls the charging of the batteries. And when batteries get too full, it shuts them off. It maintains the batteries. And then the power goes into this battery bank. They're basically golf cart batteries, so they're 6 volts each, and they're wired in a series in parallel to make a 24-volt system. So that stores the power.
What about a washer and dryer? You can't have 220 though, can you?
We have washer.
Okay.
We don't have, like, heating.
You can't get 220
things that have, I can, yeah, sure.
Oh wow.
But things that are a direct short circuit, like heating toasters and electric heating appliances, are just, they drain the batteries a lot. So,
right.
So the DC power in the batteries goes through the inverter, which changes it from DC to AC. And then that goes right into a normal house panel, and then the house is wired normally for 120 volts.
Now, could you do both? Could you have a hybrid system where if you really did want to be on the grid, you could still switch from one panel to the other?
Sure, you can do that.
Yeah.
In fact, you can even, well, I don't know about Maine, but in many states you can sell the power back to the power companies.
How does the power company feel about you doing this?
Well, I don't know that they even know.
But they wouldn't care anyway, would they really? It's not.
Why? How could they? What?
I don't know.
So.
Because you're a customer that says, I'm not going to pay any those rates. And,
right. Well, as long as they charge what they do, and they would have charged me that much to bring it in, it's just a no-brainer. And this, as the way things are going now, I'm in good position. So things are going to go this way. They have to go this way. So anyway, I have no complaints. The thing just sits here and does its job. Power's free from
no problem. Since you put it in. How old is it?
Oh, it's 7 years old. So.
Great.
So yeah, that's.
So if you did have a problem, I mean, did you do it yourself?
Yeah.
But there are people that could do it for you, right?
Sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's more and more outfits all the time. There's a lot of electricians that know the technology. There's a lot that don't at this point.
Are these yours?
Yeah. Like I say, I had a.
That was the fine art stuff you did, huh?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Some of it. Yeah.
You mean you had to? It was tough marketing it. That's why you just.
Well, it wasn't tough, but I just felt, I was more of an idealist. I wanted to paint what I wanted to paint, and when the gallery owners start telling me what to paint, and they charge 50% commission, I begin to say, it isn't worth it on all fronts. So, well, for instance, this documentary I'm doing, a lot of the sea captains were before the Civil War. There's no pictures. There's no pictures of their shipwrecks. There's no pictures of their ships, and so on. So if I need a sea captain, I can draw him up. If I need a shipwreck, his shipwreck, I can draw that up. So that can go right into my Photoshop and so on, and then go right into the video, and so it all works together.
Now, do you use a lot of skylights to bring in heat? Does that make a difference?
No, we use them for light.
You use them for a light?
Yeah.
They don't really bring in heat in the winter?
Yeah, you get some. You get some from that. But
oh, this is great.
Yeah, this is my studio basically now. So.
Oh, nice. There it is.
Yeah, I invented it, and then Barbara and I created a small company to produce it.
And how's that company going?
And well, it's going well. I finally sold the company and licensed the product, to a company in the Midwest, and they send me a little royalty check every quarter. So
Oh, nice.
not a lot, but you know,
Something.
helpful. Yeah.
What does it do? Is it for children?
Yeah, for children and adults. It's a maze that stacks up in infinite combinations. And
So it makes a little sculpture almost as
yeah,
well.
Right. It's won several Parents' Choice Awards and so on. It's mostly available in your independent toy stores, your mom and pop toy stores. It's a little too pricey for you know, your big box stores, but.
From a woman's perspective, living off the grid, any problems?
Tell it like it is.
Tell it like it is. I mean, he's the guy. He loves it, but
Well, the only inconveniences would be having to use the generator when I wanted to iron.
oh, all right, yeah.
Not that ironing is a necessity, but
Mm-hmm.
and then having to during the winter when the days are short, we don't have a lot of daylight. There are times when we have to be much more conservative than I guess I would, not more conservative than I would like, but we get used to, or we're just more aware of the amount of electricity that we do have. So I can't go around leaving lights on and
But in the summertime, it's okay too.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I'm always
Guess-
turning them off after my wife. I mean,
You know, at first it was, you know, really other than not being able to have a dryer, we've gotten used to not having a microwave and a toaster. You know, it's no big deal.
right.
Or coffee maker.
Yeah, you just a press pot or something.
Yep, press pot or just filter, Melita filter.
Living with the few limitations is not that hard to get used to, really. I mean, what do you think? I mean,
Well, I guess I suppose it has. It also depends on what your tolerance level is. Also, I mean, some people just want everything when they want it,
Yeah, that's true.
and those persons would have to go through a major adjustment to accept this kind of lifestyle, I think.
But maybe as technology the technology catches up with itself, you have bigger batteries, better
Sure.
far cells.
And as the price of wind power becomes more reasonable,
Yeah.
wind generators are still very expensive.
Could you actually have a wind generator here?
Sure.
No one could say you couldn't have one here. Oh, that's good.
No, I mean there's no building restrictions on that, height or anything like that.
Boy, that would be it though if you could do that.
yeah,
But I think we looked at those, and they're probably what, about $10,000, or is that?
yeah.
Mm.
But it's a balance. You know, you can use efficient designs with your house to improve, you know, your heating and comfort levels. If you just give a little thought, more efficient building plans and so on, you don't need as much heat. You
Right.
know? I mean, we're comfortable. I mean, toasty, really. Sometimes the doors are all open in the middle of the winter, you know. So.
Well, he's exaggerating.
Mark, thank you very much for sharing your home with us and showing us the technology.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah, very interesting.
Right. We're really happy with it. It doesn't take that much to get used to, and with no Bangor Hydro bill, no power outages, and so we're good.
And quiet too. Nice and quiet out
Yep.
here.
Yep.
All right, thanks again.
Yep, you're quite welcome.